Hey everybody, welcome back to the Mastication Station. It's me, Sade, and today I am testing out Sola bread. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. It's literally down the street, but we have a drug emporium. I don't know if that's like a nationwide store or whatever, but we have a drug emporium and there's literally a huge section of just keto groceries, basically. And I found Sola bread. They had the loaf and they had the buns. I figured I would try out the buns. I've really been wanting like a burger lately. So got here a double burger with an egg. Planning on putting avocado in it, but I waited a little bit too long on my avocados, so boo. Got my pickles here, and I've got Quest chips. I've had the taco ones and the cheese ones, and I've actually really liked them, so haven't tried these yet, so pretty excited to try these out. The Sola bun itself is 6 net carbs. These are 4, so that's 10 carbs right there. The rest of it is basically just fat, and of course I think the pickles for this serving maybe 1 carb, so alright, let's guesstimate between 10 and 12 carbs for this meal. It's my first meal of the day as I'm intermittent fasting. This is day number 7. And this is basically the biggest meal of the day for me. Like, I'm going to have a snack later. It's probably going to be some broth, bone broth. That's 0 carbs. And then for dinner, we're having a pork loin and asparagus. So almost no carbs there, basically. Some people count carbs in some vegetables. Me, I don't really. There's only a couple of them that I do in moderation, which is onion and carrots. I try not to eat too many of those because I know they, natural sweetness. But anyway, let's get into this. Dump these chips out. Smell pretty good. A lot of them are crushed, but whatever. I'm gonna cut this burger in half. It's got an egg on it, like I said. So I want to see that yolk run out. Oh, I can already see it. Toasted this bun too, so I really hope it stays intact. Let's take a look-see. Oh yeah. There's like a puddle of yolk over here. Maybe if I dip a chip in it. Love egg yolk. Now let's try this bread. Now when I took it out of the toaster, it had a very interesting smell to it. Didn't really smell like bread, but whatever. Here we go, Sola bread. It's not bad, honestly. It's just packed with so much meat, all I taste is meat. So far I like it. I think it's got a little bit of like an eggy quality to it. I mean, it's holding up pretty good. It was a big ass burger. I like it. It's pretty good. I think I paid $5 or $6 for a pack of 4 buns. So a little pricey, but worth it if you can have bread. No. Very meaty burger. But very good. Gotta have pickle. These chips are pretty good. They're good, but I think the nacho ones are still my favorite, or taco season ones are still my favorite. A little spicy. The taco ones. Now, if you were to eat one of these with next to like a Cool Ranch Dorito, big difference. But they're good. Got my citrus water. Come here, burger. I'm happy. Here we go. The egg yolk ran out. And of course, made the burger patties in the air fryer. 90-10 on the ground beef. Oop. This last piece is falling apart. Cheese is what's holding it together. It's a very sturdy bread. No weird flavor. Good chew. Doesn't fall apart like some keto breads that I've made or that I've tried before. I likes it. It's a big burger. Big, beefy burger. Oh, bottom's getting soggy from the fat. Onion yolk. So my thoughts on Sola bread so far? Buns. Very good. I am on board. I got a little bit of mayo on this. Hellmann's, of course. But what is it called now? Now, did Hellmann's rebrand or did they get bought out? I think it's called Best Foods now. Not sure. But I love Hellman's / Best Food. Derek is more of a Miracle Whip guy. Which I don't like Miracle Whip because to me it tastes sweet. Ooh, hiccup. And Hellman's to me tastes more savory, more eggy. Miracle Whip just tastes sweet to me. But he says the complete opposite. He thinks that Hellman's is sweet and Miracle Whip tastes more eggy. I think there's something wrong with him. Because that does not sound right at all. I should have only done one patty. She thick. I was so hungry. Also, what I got at Drug Emporium. Me and Derek took his mom this past week to the airport so she can go and visit a friend in Dallas. And when we went to go pick her up, she is also doing keto. And she said she had found these snacks at Drug Emporium that taste just like a Star Crunch. And of course, Derek loves Star Crunch. So we were both like, what? Showed it to me. It's called Keto-Wise, I believe. It's the caramel cluster, if I'm not mistaken, or caramel crunch one. They come in little, they look like little mini Star Crunches. It's 2 in each packet. They were like $1.25 there at Drug Emporium. So I found some. Tastes just like a Star Crunch. It's crazy. It's so good. I don't know if each individual one or it's for the whole pack. I want to say the 3 carbs. For the whole package, I think. Or it may just be individually. But me and him shared it. Or Derek and I shared it. So good. So I grabbed like 6 of those while I was there. So yeah. Keto-Wise. Look for them. They're so good. Look how thick I made that one. Oh my god, Shade. Alright, now after it's been sitting for a while in fat, it does absorb it pretty well because that is basically just fused to that bottom patty. That's a big pickle. I'm gonna finish it. It's just each bite is just a wad of meat. These are good chips though. And I've said before that this is like my third time around with keto. Second time, I had stopped. That was right after I got my gallbladder removed, which was actually around this same time last year. Since then, I have gained 30 pounds. Finally got on the scale yesterday. And my friggin' heart just dropped into my ass. I was like, oh my God. Oof. So yeah, after I got my gallbladder removed, and I tried doing Mediterranean and that just fell off. Yeah, a year, gained back 30 pounds. Unacceptable. It's ridiculous. So when I got on the scale, get ready for it, I weighed 270 pounds. Which, surprisingly and sadly, is not the heaviest that I've ever been. When me and Derek first met, which was what? Probably 4 years ago. Me and him first met, we both were actually at our heaviest. I was at 292, I was almost 300 pounds. And I want to say he was at, okay, hold on, let me get it right. Like 300 and almost 350, I want to say. First time we met, we were both at our heaviest. We were both very unhealthy. So, but since then, you know, I'd gotten on medication that I needed to because I was stubborn and didn't want to go see a doctor. He actually went and saw a doctor, and you know, they told him, yeah, you need to probably cut back on some things. Because the first time that we've been together now, it was our second time dating. Our first time dating was when we were both at our heaviest, and we dated for, I want to say, 2 or 3 months, something like that. So those 2 or 3 months when we first dated, we were both very unhealthy, ate whatever we wanted. I remember, now, like I said, I've never really been much of a pop drinker, or here in Texas, Coke drinker. And so I remember when we first started seeing each other, I'd come over here to his place, and in his fridge, all he would have was a big old pitcher of sweet tea, and like 12 packs of Dr. Pepper, and I think like cherry Coke or something. He never had bottles of water, nothing like that. And so I'd always like bring water with me, and we just ate whatever we wanted, hang out, and just, yeah, we were both very unhealthy. And it wasn't actually until we stopped seeing each other that we both ended up having to go see a doctor. We got healthy, and then we ended up meeting up. I want to say 4 or 5 months later. I think it was 5 months later. And we met up, had lunch together, and we almost didn't recognize each other. I had got down to, I had lost, I think, 45 pounds. And he had lost, I think, 75 at that point. So, yeah, we both got our shit together, started getting healthy. So, when I got on the scale yesterday and I saw 270, that's the first thing I thought of, was like, you are not getting back to almost 300 pounds. Get your shit together, woman. Like I said, heart dropped straight to my butt. I'm not gonna do it. Stretching. Thought he farted. Thought he was just stretching. Oh, and we got one of our doggos on watch right now. I want to say it's because I switched dog foods. Probably why, because he's always had a sensitive stomach. Like, he has food allergies and stuff. But, a week ago, because, I typically feed Nigel grain-free food because of his food allergies. But, whenever we, let them outside and stuff, because Cash and Dudley get fed outside. We feed separate because Nigel and Cash, they can't be fed together. So I have a separate dog food for him, and the other dogs basically have their own dog food. So he's the one with the specialty dog food. But every now and then he's able to get to their dog food. So I don't know if it's because he's been eating too much of that dog food when we haven't been paying attention, or it's because I switched. He's still on grain-free, but it's a different brand. But for the last week, what's happened about 3 nights out of the last week, well, mornings really, he'll be fine all day, completely normal, playing, drinking water, everything, nothing different. But in the morning, as soon as I wake up, there is vomit and boo-boo, like in a corner of the room. And I know that it's him because whenever the dogs know they do something wrong, you can, I mean, everybody knows, you can tell which one did it just by their body language. Like, if Mabel does anything wrong, as soon as I look at her, she just like crab walks and just like rolls over on her back like, I'm sorry, it was me. Nothing like that from her. Dudley, he usually won't look at you, or he'll hide under the bed. And he was just sitting there like, not do it. Cash, he'll run straight to the door to be let out because he knows that he's in trouble. Nigel is weird. If he does something wrong, it's like he wants to tell me. I get up and he's right there next to the bed and he's staring at me and looking at me, and I can see in his beard some of the vomit, and he's looking at me like, help me. I have vomit on my mouth. There's vomit over there, and I pooped a little bit too. He wants me to know that something's wrong. So, yeah. Another thing too is he has a really bad habit, because our shower in the bedroom that's connected to the main bedroom, the shower, there's not really a door. It's like this is an older home, and it's just basically kind of like almost just a little bit elevated off the floor, tiled shower, that the only thing that closes it off from the rest of the bathroom is the curtain and that little bit of elevation, like maybe 6 or 7 inches off the main floor where it's tiled, and then there's just the curtain that covers it. So really, there's not really a door closing off the shower. And whenever we get out of the shower, he's the only one that does this. Because it's a small bathroom, we'll leave the door open because I take very, very hot showers. So it needs to, like, the air needs to circulate in there after I'm done. And he had a bad habit, if we weren't looking, he runs into the shower, jumps in, and starts, whatever water is still in there, drinks it. Which is weird because he has a full bowl of water available to him, but he loves shower water. It's gross. But he's been doing that though since I first got him. I mean, even whenever I had just a regular like tub shower combo, every now and then I'd go in the bathroom and he'd scare the shit out of me because I'd open the shower door and he'd be in there trying to like look up whatever water was in there because he's weird. But anyway, this past weekend I had used Nair on my legs, and this is the first time I've used Nair in a long time. So I Naired my legs, and of course you use a washcloth in the shower to wipe the Nair off your legs. And so it's, on the cloth, and you rinse out the cloth so it can kind of, mix in with the water in the bottom of the shower. So I think it's a combination of him getting in there, even though I yelled at him whenever I saw him jump in there, because I knew with the Nair, it's like he doesn't need, no. But he got in there anyway. And he's a sneaky little shit. I'll sit there and I'll tell him no. And as soon as I turn my back, it's like he waits for me to turn my back and he'll bolt to run to get in there. Asshole. But anyway, so he was doing that, and I think the change of the dog food. So there's been 3 days out of the week I've been waking up to piles of vomit. Because he's also a quiet, like when he's sick, he's quiet about it. Like some dogs, you can tell when they're about to be sick. They'll literally wake you up in the middle of the night because you can hear them. Like, yeah, he's quiet, and it's kind of weird. So he's on watch. If it didn't happen I didn't find any this morning. I found a little bit yesterday morning, but I'm going to watch him again because it's not every single night. It's like off and on. So, but I gave him like some Greek yogurt, a little bit of rolled oats, might help him settle his tummy. He's been getting that throughout the day every now and then. Not like giant bowl of it, but just like a spoonful of it to help him with his stomach. So he's on medical watch. So I will keep y'all updated if I have to take him in to get labs done. I still might. Because I mean he's 11 years old. He's getting up there in age, so I'm hoping there's nothing wrong with like his gallbladder or something. That feels so much better. Luckily this last week I haven't really gotten any like, I mean it's still kind of early. But I mean next week I'm sure it's probably gonna be a lot worse than this week. But like keto flu symptoms. Yesterday I was a little nauseous. Other than that though, I get headaches every now and then, but like no dizziness, no fatigue, nothing like that. So thank God. Sadly though, I think it's gonna get worse next week. It's usually worse the second week. Maybe just another cup of chips. Man. The dog's got the right idea. They're all sleeping right now on the couch. I can totally go for a nap right now. Totally go for a nap. I'm also excited. Sometime today, hopefully not while I'm filming because the dog's gonna go crazy. I'm supposed to be getting my Amazon package. I ordered some oat fiber and what the hell was it? Oat fiber and vital something gluten. Can't remember the name of it. But only thing I have left to get, which I know I can find at the grocery store, is xanthan gum. Is it xanthan or xanthum gum? I can't remember. But 2 ingredients I'm getting delivered by Amazon. Then I just gotta go get the xanthan gum. And I'm gonna try out a recipe that I saw on YouTube by a channel called Keto King. And he makes pasta with this stuff. And watch the video. It actually, compared to all of the other keto pastas that I've seen, actually looks like pasta. Like legit pasta. So I'm excited to try that. Because I love pasta. Well, yeah, no, I love noodles. That's my one big thing right now. Is that I'm sad about when it comes to, because everything else, like bread and potatoes and stuff like that, yeah, it sucks because I love fries, but I'm really, really, really gonna miss Shin ramen. I love my Shin ramen. So if I can find an alternative, sweet. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so full. And hopefully by the end of this week, I will have that video posted of when I make the pasta. I want to do a fettuccine. Maybe with some shrimp in it. That sounds good. Oh, and I'm trying to convince Derek to do a video with So if the pasta comes out good, maybe I can convince him to do the video with me. That or sucker him in with some wings. Because that usually, I'm sure that'll work. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. I am sleepy. I got the itis, so I'm gonna clean up my mess and try to get some shit done before I fall asleep.